Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this SprutCAM training course, and the topic for today will be the machine on cutting equipments. I will group a couple of common operations we can apply in this section. So we can consider, for example, water jet cutting, laser cutting, as we are considering here 2D operations or 4D operations when we have a cutting of a profile with an angle. I've opened one very easy example for your understanding of these two possibilities. These are operations that mainly deal with profiles, okay? We can have surfaces also, but I would consider this a more a profile, a curve operation. So I've created a couple of different operations in here. We can simulate them both so that you can see. In this particular case, it's a gear. And we have these operations under finishing. We have both jet cutting and jet cutting 4D. So this is a 2D operation. This is a multi-axis operation. Let us simply see the simulation because I think it's very clear of what we can do with this. This is the 4D operation. You see that the tool, in this particular case, a water jet operation has an angle because the gear is not straight. And now you see a cut that is done straight. So in the same part, a 2D and a 4D on the outside. This is very easy to define and to create. The parameters, we will see them in the next video, but it's pretty much the same. In terms of the machine, okay, again, it's a specific machine which should be properly defined, but it is, I would say, not very hard because in terms of the movement, it's very limited, so it's not so hard. And also in terms of the tools, the parameters are basic. So simply define the tool group, the subtype, okay, jet cutter or cutting tool, couple of dimensions which in fact are needed to create the program. Again, the position, the design, which also should be defined, but it's not crucial because if we are dealing with a water jet, we don't have actually a milling tool to replace. It's always the fluid of water mixed with some other agent that does the cutting. Neither holders or holder you can have because you have a head on the machine, and the same feeds and speeds, so which is not also very difficult to understand. So these are the types of operations we can have on these, I would say, cutting profiles machining. And I hope this example it is clear, and we will see the next video some specific setup for this type of equipment.